Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Moves. The bad moves. Yeah, that was video with only 8 sources. I mean, we also played the fair with only 8 sources. But who cares when you know you're gonna draw all the lands. All the lands every time.
And actually, in some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. You can't quite believe what's happening to him here.
That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you, Memo, for your subscription. Hope you're having a good stream. Hope you like this white weenie with 4 lands, 3 spells, which is usually pretty bad. But now we're playing. The curve got a little bit up. We have just 12 3-drops. Ooh, put this to 5 cards. Andrea, do you know where I can watch the extended version of your sub-clip with Reed? Yeah, on YouTube it's round 14, Mengucci against Reed Duke. Pertur joining into Nyx. Alright, got more lands. Honestly though, I wish I drew a creature. We play only 20 lands, so... Where is that Reed sound clip from? As I said, it's a match. Alright, put him to 5, but it's playing Esper, so... Our Teferi should be pretty good here. Join another land? Why the heck? Why the heck do you give us so many lands? Alright, let's try to let this resolve. Oh, they have Dovin's Vita? That'd be awkward. We were supposed to play Banalish Marshal first, but I just wanted to play Teferi now so that I couldn't absorb my Banalish Marshal. We resolved, that's nice. I'm gonna go... So I could either go plus or minus. I don't think there's any way for my opponent to deal with my Teferi in their turns. I'm just gonna go plus, and next turn I'm gonna go minus. You can also just minus and not bounce anything. Just to draw a card. At what time? I don't know. At the end? Another land? Oh, that's a not particularly good deck. Alright, let's minus this guy. Submit 0. Draw a card. It's a creature finally. So we have the choices of going Banalish Marshal or Vanguard. I think I'm gonna go for Vanguard, because at least this way I survive to a Kaya's Breath. Any deck that you've been really impressed by? No, not really. Abzanagra has been my favorite so far. Sorry, Esperagra, sorry, not Abzanagra. I keep on saying Abzanagra because like, it reminds me of the time of Abzanagra, Abzan Control with Theros. I was playing Abzanagra there as well. When CFB is posting the new Legacy video, I really have no clue because like, I have like 4 videos on queue. I don't know why they're not publishing them. I have like 4 or 5 videos on queue. Alright, so they're attempting to kill my Planeswalker. Oh no, that's why I shouldn't have plus it. Sorry, minus it. Alright. I guess I lost it. Opponent doesn't have double black, so there's that. So I'm playing my creatures now, hoping I don't get Wrathed. They're missing a land to Wrath me, so... If I don't get Wrathed, it's gonna be good. Specifically, Teferi is the same creatures can't be yeah, basically we're playing a Planeswalker that says creatures can't be countered. Yeah, I think what happened was that I had, it takes a while for them to, like, edit and post stuff, and I just did them very quick. Like, I did once a day since I came back, so since Monday I did 5 videos. Alright, Teferi, the good one. Any chance of a Legacy stream? No. I'll be only streaming Arena, and for now, only streaming Standard Arena. Our opponent still doesn't have double black, so they're very close to die. Should I draw a Banalish Marshal, please? Hey, what's that? Pass down. Alright. Banalish Marshal, please. Another random 1/2 for 1. And then I'll attack. Bad thing is that they can... They get 2 life, not that many. Yeah, I'm attacking the Planeswalker here. If I had a Banalish Marshal, I could have attacked them. But since I don't have it, I think it's fine if I do like this. I think of Mardu Aristocrats. Just a deck. It's never gonna be anything good. It's just gonna be like a fun deck, probably. Both those guys doing work, it is. It gave my opponent 5 life. That's a lot of life. Can I have this list? You can, my friend. And as every time I do a list, I will play a video. You can go !deck and find the list of everything that I'm doing. How's the new laptop from winning the MC treating you? He's treating me in such a way that it's not here. Because Omen HP hasn't told me anything yet. So I don't have the laptop, unfortunately. But hope it's actually not even a laptop. It's actually a computer. I mean, it's supposed to be a computer. It's not okay, good enough to have space in the main deck. I think it is. I think it is. Could you share a sideboard plan for this deck? So I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the secret. A content producer don't always have sideboard plan for every deck. Because while we do live with Magic, we're not born with the knowledge of every single deck in the world. So I just picked up this deck now. This is my first game. Probably the last since I drew 8 lands and 5 spells. And one of them was the Fairy, which did literally nothing. It was probably better as a 3-mana 3-3. I would have won the game if I had a 3-mana 3-3. So we do not born with deck list and sideboard plan at the ready. Alright, put on with a good old Thought Erasure Absorb. Alright. Yeah, it's a good draw. I don't know if it's lethal. Arena will count for us. It is lethal. Nice. Classic 8 lands, 3 spells. Sorry, not 3, but like a little bit, almost like that. Alright, so Johnny in, Dovin's Veto goes in, and that's it. What do I board out? Probably just some random creatures. Yeah. I think some random creature is the answer. I'm actually gonna keep this just in case my opponent has like annoying creatures. Leonin Vanguard, I think it's the perfect card to have in the main deck. So you can sideboard it out every single game. Board out Enforcer. Enforcer can tap Thief of Sanity. Alright, so for Sultan last season was super helpful. Yeah, I mean, decks like that, where I know I can practice, I can't tell what to do. It's not that I can do a sideboard plan for every deck ever. Well played. Yeah, I played great this game. I was such a good play. Oh, so many good plays. Out Lotune and Loxodon. No. Healing is not relevant. What if they have a Thief of Sanity? Then it's definitely relevant. Greetings from Italy. I think your reading is very good. What's your favorite card for Motor Spark? What's my favorite card for Motor Spark? Augur of Bolas. My stream can tell you that Augur of Bolas is my favorite card. How does 3 life point matters for the next 2 turns? What does he mean? What do you mean? Oh, I have to wait a year? Honestly, if I have to wait a year, at least I have the how do you say? I'm sure that it's arriving. I just have no clue. Because they haven't sent me anything. After saying, hey, you win these cool things, I say yes. And then, yeah, that's it. That's basically how it went. That's a hand, you say? I don't think so. I think this deck doesn't want to open 3 lands. But I think whenever you open 3 lands for spells, it's not a very good hand. You want to open 2 lands with this deck. Thought Erasure. That's a good card. Gonna take my Adanta Vanguard and I'm gonna be clocked with expensive cards. You watch some of the SCG tournament? I didn't. I only watched a deck of Esper Control against Jim Davis, and I saw a pretty bad deck on one side and some reasonable plays on the other. But that was just one game I saw. Do you have to pay tax on the PC from the Invitational? I hope not, because I don't even have it. Ooh, Duress against White Weenie? That's some level. That's some next level for my opponent. I like the opener. Drawing 4th land was medium. Yeah, I mean, you usually draw lands. Alright, they took Easter Benalia, so they have an extra counter for my... Wow, this... What happened in the combo deck? Do you have 3 Easter spell in the first 3 turns? Jim Davis was playing Gruul that I played earlier. Ah, this is so bad. This is so bad. But it's funny because we won this game. Won. And search for us. Your opponent probably just saw the cyber plan and thought we were playing a control deck. Alright, we play our 4-mana 4/4. The Fairy Time Reveler once again not doing the best. I was the Duress? What's that? GG, I was doing that, doesn't mean. Alright, Kaya's Wrath, that is. And land. And land. Alright, let's bounce this card, because at least I can draw a creature with my Teferi. Creature, please? Are we sure we're playing only 20 lands in this deck? When you think about Marduagra, probably not very good. Why do you hate Valakut? Well, when I said that, I've never said anything about Valakut. I just hate Modern. That's all I said. Flood, yeah, indeed. But it's okay. We will be drawing. Search. No, what's it called? Acer of Benalia. Lamp is good. But I keep these 2 lands in my hand because my opponent might just draw more Disc Spell. I think they play like 8, so. They say they are the card they made the game. What's that? Alright. Hostility. That's good. But then I can play Tribunal in my deck, which is actually not a bad thing. And it might just be that Teferi is better than Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, I'm gonna concede here. Good game, opponent. Alright, game 3 we're on the play. So I think we will be winning on the play, especially if our opponent keeps in the dresses on the draw. Yeah, sideboard's perfect. And by perfect, I mean just like very easy. Starting to understand, you hate Modern. No. I'd rather just do other stuff. That's all I do. That's all I say. Then people started trolling, yeah. I was your Teferi. What's your favorite Modern deck? Oh, there isn't. There isn't a favorite Modern deck. My how do you say? My least favorite, is that a thing? Like, I play humans, that's the thing. But I personally, if I could play Magic without a format, I'd choose Modern. Do you play Commander? I don't, but it's very fun. It's very fun. Like, I saw sometimes playing Commander players, and I kind of am jealous. I do play, like, Legacy, Vintage, Cube Draft. If they put first of all in Modern, would it be? I wanna see Wasteland. I wanna see Wasteland. That's what I wanna see. Wasteland. Wasteland. Alright, another 3 lands hand. There's a powerful Gru deck list right now. There isn't. There isn't, my friend. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, Commander is about social interaction and fun. Yeah, it's pretty good. Deck is the best format, but too expensive. Yeah, sometimes life is like that. The good things are the most expensive one. Alright, just like our hands, very expensive, but good. You borrow cards. I have all the cards, yeah. I have all the cards. Actually, Standard right now I don't have cards because Wizards decided that Standard ERL will not be played by me. By MPL players, by Pro Tours player, because next PT will be again Modern, and there's not a single GP in Standard. So I haven't bought any cards from like Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of and War of the Spark. But other than that, I have all the Modern and Legacy Vintage cards. Alright, so we have a decision here between Isra Benalia and the Teferi. So opponent showed us a lot of this spell. Do you think that Dovin's Veto as well? I think they have Dovin's Veto. I think they're the kind of player that just have Dovin's Veto. So we're not bait with the Tyseri Time Raveler. Yeah, next pick is Modern as well. And at this point, I would not be afraid. I would not be surprised if the Wizards say, you know what? Pity whatever's next is Modern as well. Because people love to see Tron on camera. Now, I could have bounced my landing, which was cool. Which was a very good play. I think there is a Standard SCG this weekend. I know. But I'm not completely sure that the Standard there says the metagame. Because I read on Twitter that BBD in 9 rounds played against 6 Nexus, and that's probably not. I don't know. Might be the Nexus is like Amulet Titan for Americans event, where everyone just plays Amulet Titan and then just doesn't show up at all in the tournaments. Or if it shows up, it's like the second worst deck. Alright, I think I'm gonna play my Planeswalker here. I mean, I could go Extra Benign Legion's Landing, that'd be cool. But if they have Wrath me, yeah, if they have Wrath me, it's still fine, right? So I'm gonna do that. Gonna go Legion's Landing, Easter of Benalia. I could also go Loxodon. I think Easter of Benalia is better, because if the opponent sweeps me, I start with another creature, so there's that. And this way I also have 3 creatures. I mean, I have 3 creatures no matter what to flip landing, but I think this is good. Oh, no. I'm not saying anything bad about America. I'm just saying that the metagame isn't really the truth all the time. Like they're just better players of Amulet than, you know, at the PT. They might just be the truth. Or they might just be better player of Simic Nexus than the real. I'm not saying anything. Alright, so what now? I have no creatures in the graveyard. That sucks. Maybe just anti-America confirmed. Alright, just play this Planeswalker and call it a day, I think. I mean, I couldn't say anything bad about America since I work for two Americans company. I'm just saying that the results are a little bit skewed all the time. Which is weird, like just get control in Modern. Like, why? There was a moment where literally everyone was playing just get control. What was with that? And then Amulet. And then you go to the PT, and those decks are just not played. Bombard the Wrath of Kai, Andrea. Thank you, Piotr. All I heard was shot fired. No. Alright, I kill my token. That's pretty bad. Now, what do I want to do? Oh, maybe I should have bounced my History of Benalia. Maybe this was poorly played, guys. Maybe this was poorly played. Alright, let's do this. Let's bounce our Legion's Landing. Let's put Legion's Landing and Loxodon. And then put counter on these. Yeah, I am an American taxpayer indeed. Everyone is anti-American, even Americans. It's like the Simpson thing where they say, when he says something about the Irish people or the Scottish, what was it? The Simpson guy that says the Scottish people hate Scottish or something like that. Or was it Irish? I don't remember. Scottish, yeah, that's the video. Yeah, it was both.
Hell, you don't know him. He lives in Russia. I can't believe they're hanging out.
Maybe she'll be a good influence on him.
Or maybe he'll corrupt her.
It won't last. Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Englishmen and Scots, or Welshmen and Scots, or Japanese and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland!
You Scots sure are a contentious people.
You just made an enemy for life!
Alright, what happened over here? Everything died, even my Planeswalker. Oh no. Everything died. But I have a Planeswalker on 7 loyalty. So there's that. The Scots, you just made an enemy. I've never heard it in English. I only heard it in Italian, but it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Who? Wait. So Scotland hates England, right? And they want independence. But let's say this: do Scotland hate more England or Catalonia hates more Spain? What do you guys think? Who hates more? Let's think about the I mean, I can't even say that in Italy anymore, because in Italy, ooh, the duress. Because in Italy, back in the day, there was this party that was hating on the south of Italy, but now they turned their taste, and now they like love each other a lot. So you know, there's that. No, that's not anymore, Dead Wing. It's not how what's happening. All right, I think I'm just unhappy with an emblem. No, they're attacking me. Oh, that's bad. Spanish Brexit. England destroyed Scotland in the. Oh, okay. Does this deck draw more lands than usual, by the way, guys? Because like it's kind of unreal, right? The amount of lands that we're drawing. Yeah, those votes are too tempting indeed. Catalonia hates Spain's and tourists. And tourists too? No, I love to go to Barcelona. I didn't know I was hated on. I mean, you can't hate tourism. That's usually what cities like Barcelona lives off. Greek North, 8 Greek South. Oh, that's a classic. But in Italy, it doesn't happen anymore. In Italy, that's no more. What is between South Tyrol and the rest of Italy? Oh, I don't even know where South Tyrol is, honestly. You know, I've never been to the mountains. Just to the mountain in general. Oh, they played the fairy? That's unfair. Is not a part of real gonna be played in Legacy? It is. You're making this look like a non-20 lands deck for sure. Yeah, I mean, in 2 games I've been drawing an average of 8 lands per game, but that's fine, you know, sometimes happens. I don't understand what the Italian Southerners are mainly voting. Yeah, I don't know, they just fund themselves hate together, you know? Another land? This is crazy. We played 3 games. I think we've drawn an average of 8, 9. This game was 9. Let's check if I play 9 lands. You know what I'm doing here? You know what I'm doing here? I'm gonna do this. This is an important thing for you to do. So I'm gonna cut my own lands and then put them into the deck. Just shuffle. Now you just change your sleeves to the deck. Unlucky sleeves. You just change your sleeves, and then we just rebuild. This is the only NTG channel in which people talk politics. Sure, I enjoy. Give back Austria to Italy. No, wait. Give back Austria to Italy? Wait, Italy never... Austria was just a kingdom, so it can't be. Italy just... See? We changed the sleeves. Now we have a great hand. It's actually very bad. Because you don't want to keep 1 lander ever. But I'm in the mood, you know the mood where you just flooded 3 games in a row? So now you're gonna feel like you're gonna draw lands, you know? If you had only 3 lands in the deck, you can draw more than 3, yeah. Give back Fiume. Oh, that's true. Fiume belongs to Croatian. Yeah, now, yeah. No, but yeah, I've never been to the mountains. Never been, like, the thing that... One time with the school, I've been to Bolzano. I think was the farthest that I got. What's the favorite country you visited? Italy. By far, Italy. Alright, opponent's playing mono blue. Which used to be a good matchup. But what if I tell you that I'm never gonna draw a second land here? Yeah, 1 lander to play are actually not the worst with this deck. Those Highlands are hot? Yeah, Dominaria Highlands. They're nice indeed. No, yeah, the best country I've ever visited was Italy. Just, there's just everything. There's just the best food, the best tourism things, best people. Well, maybe not that, but yeah, good people. Like, those used to vacate a lot in the Swiss Alps. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, maybe I'm supposed to mulligan, let's just say that. Alright, play this and pass. Opinion Esper Control. Esper Control is a good deck. Are Italian tourist traps as bad as the French? What does that mean? Are Italian tourist traps as bad as the French? Or the French traps? Probably, I don't know. You shuffle too much, indeed. And the worst what? The worst country to visit? The trade drop? Okay, I lose. Alright, need to change sleeves again after this game, I think. I think I need to change it. I think I need to change sleeves again. Our buff again goes in. I don't like the Mastify just to kill a Cursed Possession. Can I board out the Fairy? The Fairy, no. I'm 1. Let's board out 1. What do we want to board out? Maybe History? I don't know, History's pretty good, right? I gotta board out the Fairy. The Fairy's good in this matchup, you think? Why? Sure, I understand that, but there's some scenarios where you can just can't cast it. Like, let's say they have a flyer. You just go plus. I don't know, I just want to attack. This is not a control deck, this is an aggro deck. I don't want to think about their counter magic. Like, when I play a 3-drop, my hand should be over. My hand should be on the table when I play a 3-drop. Bounce is good. Is it good? They just have very cheap creatures. Let's stop this guy. Let's stop joking about Yuya Watanabe, okay? I think it's not fun. And, let's just joke about me and the fact that I went 8 lands, 8 lands, 8 lands, 1 lands in my 4 games so far. Just a possibility. I know, but I'm playing white deck. Like, I played white deck at the Mythic Invitational, and if you tell me, you know what, you're gonna play this enchantment that says your opponent can't play counter magic, I'm gonna say, no way. You know? So, what about the catch? Oh, it's a 5 mana card. 5 mana, we'll play 20 lands. Your trophy is lonely. Yeah, I've been losing so much today. It's insane. Now, Maki is upstairs. She just wanted to go upstairs and say that, you know what? I'm happy that you go upstairs so you don't go here and scratch the sofa. Alright, 3 lands. I feel like this is the good old days. The good old days. See, sharing back by low... What's that? Sharing deck? By low resolution image. Yes, my friend. Sharing deck with very low resolution image so you can't understand literally anything. How can you not understand what's this? How can you not understand what the cards are? I guess if you don't know the cards... Yeah, whatever. I think this is the best way to share images. Just to link them on Twitter. I know people don't do it, but I do it. And honestly, I don't care too much. Think of it as a... Exactly, a Restless Ammunition with upside. Is that a good thing? Like, are you trying to sell into Teferi or saying that Teferi sucks? Because from what you're saying, it kind of feels like you're saying, you know, Teferi is not good because it's a Restless Admonition with an upside. You have a pet. I have a cat. I mean, my family, we have a cat. It was brought to the home from my brother. And then my brother left us the cat. Basically, that's the story of my cat. Alright, she should have definitely not attacked here. Pretty bad mistake. But at least, you know what? It's actually fine, because now I get to resolve this Robonalia. If you're confident with the upcoming Mythic League, I do feel confident. I'm in a very good position. By the way, guys, if you don't know what are we talking about, there's MTG Esports. It's a great website with all the cool things, and it shows the standings. It shows the standings of the MPL players, where I'm in the 5th place, and I'm live now, as you can see. It's pretty good. Like, you can just click here, and you can just see whoever's live. So, for example, only me, I'm live right now, because other people are sleeping or doing something on the Sunday. And then Challenger, you see also the other one. So it's pretty cool. You see all the mythic points of the new season. Alright, they're attacking. I'm taking. Terramander, that's fine. I drew another history. So now they have a wizard now. So if I cast History of Banana, they could spell Pierce it. If I cast Banish Marshal, though, they could Essence Capture it. So I think I'm better off in just casting History first. And then if this resolves or not, I might decide to see. Do you like that the pictures they have of you? Oh yeah, it's great, right? Isn't it? The pictures that they have of me, it's pretty good. I'm just... You know? I think I have more. No, it's just here. Oh, look, it's me. Is it just a chain now? No, that's okay, stop. Alright, this run I resolved, and now attacking for sure. You look grumpy, but they told us to do that. They told us to do that. You're the one alive, but... So all the others are dead. No, I said live, not alive. Andreaception. Alright, I have a lot of histories. Usually histories carry us away. Imagine if you had a Teferi here. How great would it have been? No, I'm joking. It wouldn't have been great. MPL. Zombie travel. Yeah, that's true. Nothing bad with looking grumpy. I'm always super smiling, so now I'll, you know, it's one of the few pictures that I don't smile on. Where did you gain your 41 points? In which events? MC Cleveland, I finished in the 10th place. And MC, what was the other? London, I finished in the 48th place with 12-4 and 11-5. In the first place, there's Autumn Bruchet, but that's quite an easy one because she got invited after winning the PT. So like, you know, sorry, they got the 50 points for sure. Then Javier, best player in the world. He's already qualified for the awards, but he also is first right now. He made the top 8 at the MC London. Hayne, another very great player. Reed, Duke, me, Marcio, Seth. All of us did, you know, pretty well in the last 2 PTs. Okay, so what's happening here? Opponent is attacking with a Trickster once again. I'm just taking it. This is gonna be 4-3 next turn. I don't want to trade. How's New Gideon? Pretty bad. I don't like it. Are you talking loudly? Because you don't think people hear me all the way to USA. Actually, now that I think about it, I usually have my microphone way closer to me. Also, I've been told that you should talk loud because it's very easy to just turn down the volume, but it's not easy to turn up the volume if it's at the maximum. Alright, so Interesting Mode is a pretty good one. I'm gonna go for, so I could go for Baffling End on here, but that would mean that my opponent could just use the dive down to just profitably make use of their mana. I just wanna, I mean, this game is all about race. Like, think about this dice. Alright, so in Magic there's different strategies, like Control, Midrange, and Aggro decks. Aggro decks have to attack. So like, whereas some decks need to kill their opponent's creature first, we aren't. We are an aggro deck. We don't have to kill their opponent's creature. We need to attack. So in a game like this, we don't care if our opponent draws cards. They could literally draw the deck right now and probably still lose. Because we just have so much attack right now, you know? So you have to think about what's your deck doing and so on and so forth. Alright, so all my creatures are very large. I'm gonna play an extra, so I could play Baffling End first and then Banish Marshal, because this is the bait. I shouldn't have played land first, but yeah. Because this is the bait, and I'm gonna attempt to kill the Pteramander. I don't think I care about these guys. So he's gonna attempt to kill the Pteramander because this is Gerber's Ascension on it. So this was the bait. So I'm not gonna make a token, because I'm about to play Banish Marshal here. So basically they went for dive down, so they could have a counter magic on this, and that would be pretty bad. So I think I'm better off in just attacking with the team. They will do some chumping, and then I'll just make a token with this. If they have another Trickster, then I'm happy to just let this resolve. So that one's flips. I'm only 1 week into MTG. Could you not recognize the cards yet? Oh, sorry, Ifikir. But again, as I said, I have Deck Master up. Alright, so yeah. Why are you running Teferi? Because the cool kid said so, and who am I to not run Teferi? Baffling End on anything else would have threatened lethal, wasn't it better? I mean, I was expecting, honestly, a Merfolk Trickster on their side, so it wasn't lethal. So, but again, like, let's not talk about this game. This game is like, I would win with literally any random play that I make. But yeah, if you don't see the cards, again, I don't want to set up too many things where, you know, like Stream Decker and such, where you need to just adjust them so many times differently. You change 3 cards and you have to adjust them, and so on and so forth. I just put the deck list that I start with on Twitter, and then I put the deck list at the end on Twitter, so that I don't have to just adjust and people are like, oh, your deck list is not updated, and you lose time and focus, and so on and so forth. Alright, I think my sideboard was great. I don't think Teferi Time Reveler is a particularly good card in this matchup, just because the reason is, sure, it does things, but it doesn't do what your deck wants to do, which is just attacking, as you saw in this game. You think the Boar God could be good at the thing in Modern? No, probably. Also, Rune, yeah, it's surprising. I did win one time against Galta by tapping it. When does the Mythic Point season end? At the end of the year? We have 7 Mythic Championship, 4 Paper, and 3 Arena. Yeah, Capitan Winehead, exactly. That's exactly my way of living my life. I do win money, but since I win money, I don't just necessarily spend them on things that I don't like. For example, I like foils in real life, and I have those. But I don't care about what my deck looks like on Arena, so I don't buy the sleeves there. But if you do, and like things that you like, you just put sleeves. I do like, I don't know, for example, I'm not interested in a car. I don't have a car, because I never drive. But if I would have a car, I would have bought a good car. It's just, you know, all these comments now these days on like how I should spend my money or why I don't spend my money. First thing first, it's like, you know, my business, but most importantly, it's how I like things. And on Arena, I don't mind just see the magic thing. But then why would you play Teferi at any time? Teferi at any time, because Teferi I think is good against Esper, and Esper is not a particularly good matchup. And also it combos very well with like Easter of Benalia or the other thing, or Legion's Landing. Don't have a car. How do you get around? So basically, where I live is a small town. I do have a car, and I'm fine with that. It's, you know, it's nothing new or anything, but I usually go by train to the airport, and that's it. I don't like to drive too much. I guess it was 3 or 4 years ago I had an accident, and I kind of got shocked by that. So I don't want to do long drive anymore, especially on my own. All right, let's play a Dance to Vanguard first. We think about Dovin's Veto. I don't understand this hype about Dovin's Veto. Dovin's Veto, it's a negate. Like, it's like Flusterstorm. It's similar to Flusterstorm because 1 more mana. Like, negate has never seen play in, like, sometimes in modern one-offs. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Like, my girlfriend lives walking distance from me, and like on the summer whenever I go to the beach, I go walking distance. So I just walk. All right, what did my opponent keep here? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. So let's go to combat and see what's up. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna play Loxodon here. I'm just gonna beat down. As I said, I'm an aggressive deck. Just playing my cards and passing the turn. Which part of Italy do you live? I live in Senigallia. Why not play pre-combat? You mean Vanguard? Because I wanted to attack first and trigger an eventual tapper, so I could make so that this one comes into play. I could trigger first the Merfolk Trickster. The life is totally irrelevant. Yeah, keep on attacking here. I'm not interested in casting anything. My opponent probably just sold in counter magic, maybe some Dovin's Veto, or some negates or spell pierce or dive down. I think they're just gonna explode here. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, cycle. Yeah, I do use cycle. I used to use cycle way more before, now I just walk. Now that I hear podcast, I like to just walk and hear the podcast. For example, I listen to the Bash Bros podcast. It's a very cool podcast. Alright, Changing Sleeves worked. Changing Sleeves worked, and we got the first win. Alright. Splash Blue is better than Black. We'll use Splash Black for. Does Italy have electric scooter services? Definitely not my town. Some town might, but not my town. So like Rome or something, you can have those things, but I think they're not free, like you have to pay. Like, they have to pay a bunch. I don't know, honestly, those would work. In Milan, yeah, like Rome and Milan usually are very ahead with these things. Milan more than Rome. Alright, this end is literally what's going on over here, but I guess that's what's going on. The black specials for Beta Gianni, aka Sorin. Oh, you mean 4 mana enchantment your creatures have lasting during your turn period? Alright, I guess that was a mistake. I thought I was dragging the planes, but I ended up dragging the Glacial Fortress. Another mono blue? What's going on, guys? What's this old mono blues here? What's up with these mono blues? We have some in Rome, but it's not free at all, yeah. Do you make a delicious carbonara? No, sorry. I don't make much food. I just eat a lot of good food, though, on the other hand. Was that European if those system working properly or not? Citizen paying taxes. Yeah, that's... or not, it's up to citizens pay the tax. Sure, but I don't know. I don't think that's actually correct, though, because... that kind of feels like a service that you can easily do without. Like, that you can easily live without. Or unfortunately, I have to shock myself now. If I only have played my blends better. Alright, what do we want to do here? They have 2 mana up. I think I'm going to go for Teferi Time Reveler. Nice. Alright, Teferi's in, so I'm just going to bounce this. They can't play a Merfolk Trickster. I'm playing the same dude? Really? That's boring. Can you cast instants after opponent first main phase before you declare attackers? Yeah, you do. You have to do the stop in here. You have to put a stop at combat. If you click here, between the 2 swords, you can stop there. Alright. If I had a low run Enforcer on turn 1, things would have gone better. I'm probably just... I have only 4 mana, so I can't cast double creature and Loxodon. So there's that. So things that I can do is just plussing this. So if I play Banish Marshal and attack, it's a possibility. I could play Teferi and bounce this. That's also a possibility. Just try to hit that land drop. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'll have Teferi in place, so next turn my opponent can't do anything. Let's draw a land here, please. So as you see now, this Teferi, how did it do? I don't think it matters anything with the deck. Like, you don't want to just delay the game. Like, Teferi delays the game, you just don't finish the game early, right? I don't know, it's very weird for me. This is very weird for me. Alright, so yeah, literally nothing happened from nothing changed from last turn. Alright, let's try to cast this Banish Marshal and attack with the Dent of Anger then. Then I'm plussing Teferi and passing the turn. I mean, I guess we could have drawn a land here with the 2 extra draws from Teferi, but Arrester's Admonition is not a good card. Would have Gideon be better? And now, I'd just play, I don't know, just Tide Taker. Like some cards that really do something. They're good, sure, they're good as one as Acclamation, but you're already good against that deck. You need this versus Nexus. I understand, but like, do you need something versus Nexus? Like, Nexus should be like one of the best matchup for this deck. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Probably just attack first, then let us counter something to us post-combat. You need tips for beginners. Sure. The tips that I give you, my friend, is to play an aggressive, rather easy deck at start, where all you have to do is turn creatures sideways. For example, mono white without a fairy, so you just have to attack every turn. It's not going to be that hard. And once there, you kind of understand what's up, like see your opponent's deck and so on and so forth. And then you kind of branch into other archetypes. But aggressive decks at the beginning are the best way to start. Because while they might be harder to master, they're much easier to win games with. Alright, so now my opponent is going to counter something. So I think I'm going to just play double small creature. Alright, they should have, I think, a counter, like Essence Capture. Okay. Do you have Deputy? I don't. I already have the Fairy that doesn't attack. I don't want to have more defensive creatures in my aggressive decks. I could build a blue-white midrange without 1-drops, and have all the 3-drops in the word. But I don't think that's a very good place to be. Our opponents decided to stay back, and I kind of agree with them. Gonna play Marshall first and pass the turn. They have another Essence Capture, looks like, or Quench. Essence Capture. Could one-shot me at some point. It actually one-shot me now, if I think about it.
Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video.
Alright. Alright. Luca. So can my opponent one-shot me? I think they can. If I draw land, this is 5, 6, 18. So I'm attacking with this. And let's see if I... Oh, that was actually a bad play. I don't know why I did that. For some reason I thought this would get plus... I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, I'm dead on board now. Your decklists have been successful for 2 months in a row for my mythic climb. You mean Sultai? Yeah, indeed. Alright, I want Baffling End again for Teferis. I think we should have played Teferi, because I have to pass last turn to cast Legion's Landing. Sure, but what am I gonna do? I play Teferi, then what? Then what do? I bounce the guy, and then what? They replay it and kill Teferi, and then next turn it's the same. I don't progress that way. I needed to play Blanche Marshall and be able to attack with my 5-2, 5-3. I ended up just, you know, doing the same. But the way we need, I won the Mythic Invitational. Yeah. Oh, the way we knew. Yeah, that was a nice deck. That was a cool deck. So Mr. Freak is asking about Narsetting Legacy. I really like it. I really like Narsetting Legacy. It might just be one of the strongest cards for Legacy in a while. But you think a certain time mid-range Narset is a problem? What? How is Narset a problem for Sultai midrange? Oh, I guess for Crazes? No, I think the problem of Sultai midrange is that Nexus is too much played. Ah, it sounds clunky. It sounds clunky. Coffee or tea? I drink coffee. But I'm not a fan. I just drink coffee because I just want to stay awake. What happens if anyone else play this freaking Teferi? Yeah, I agree, right? So, I'm a streamer, so I need to do what the cool kids want to see, and I think right now this is the new toy. So, I am playing Teferi in my Weenie deck. It might be that it's actually good. I mean, I've been playing two games against Mono Blue, so, you know, I can't say much. I guess I did play against another deck as well. Alright, Spell Pierce me. Yeah, not draining extra card seems like a big deal, that's true. Alright, so I got Spell Pierced. Next turn I'll probably attempt to cast either a Loxodon or a Banish Marshal. Let's see, if I draw 1-drop, I'm gonna go for 1-drop plus Loxodon. If I don't, then I am going for... the Exos player? Yeah. Alright, they pass the turn, so I'm gonna go for the play that I aforementioned. No, actually no, because I think they have from the way Arena Tapper work. Huh. I was pretty sure they had a Essence Capture. Instead they had a Merfolk Trickster. Could be that they also had the Essence Capture, honestly, though. So 7 cards, they don't have a land, so we should be able to win this game. We have a pretty good end. Surge Mare, okay. So now this is a turn to just go off. We just win over here. I just top 5 creatures for my Loxodon, and you don't really lose once that happens. Alright. And this game is over. Every time a Nexus is played, that Teferi is born. Yeah, but like yesterday on you know, I remember playing with Teferi and just got still destroyed by Nexus from the Blast Zone. Like, Blast Zone is a card that hoses on Teferi. Literally hoses on everything. Like, even against Mono White and Mono Blue, you have now game. What do you think of Final of Glory? Yeah, I just don't like to play lands, cards that requires you to play a lot of lands. So Final of Glory, it's too much of a mana sink. I just want to play a deck with 20 lands and just draw 3 and call it a day. What do you think about Final? Yeah, Mono Blue with Gru's leaves. Alright, opponent's dead. Opponent is dead indeed. Alright, the Cyber Plan is perfect, so let's go with this. Oh, you mentioned you play most formats. Are you into Pauper though? I am. I have a Pauper deck here. Pauper, it says. My deck is a blue-red. It's a Scred control with no Delver. Very fun. You don't like decks? No, when I play an aggro deck. 3/6. Okay. All right, we got a good hand here. 2 lands only is exactly what I want. You think that Phoenix can be a tier 1? I don't think so. Honestly, I prefer Drakes by a lot to Phoenix. I just don't like Radical Idea. Radical Idea, it's a pretty bad card. Alright, I think I'm gonna just go Baffling Hand. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. They're not gonna go Curse Obsession on this. Yeah, without Delver. Because I just think that Delver in Pauper is pretty bad. There's just a lot of removal spell. The clock is super slow.
And actually, in some
you can't protect it.
Look at the look on Reed's face.
Quack-quack-wee!
What's happening to him here? That's going to become a meme at some point.
Thank you very much, Quack-quack-wee, for your subscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream, enjoying our basic Plains decks. Alright, so they trade. I'm very happy. They got 17 now. What I'm playing here, it's probably going to be double creature. So I'm going to go for Scammer Aspirant and Leonin Vanguard. And once again, you might ask me, why didn't you play the Vanguard first to gain 1 life? Because the thing is that the information of not like doing stuff, it's more relevant. Like the information of my opponent just knowing that I'm tapped out, it's more valuable than 1 life total. 1 life total doesn't really matter. Alright, I don't have Curse Obsession, that's good. No, it's not foil. I don't have Pauper foil now. I honestly just don't play Pauper at all. Like, no, sorry at all. I play Pauper like once. Like, there's a friend of mine that hosts tournament on Friday, and I sometimes go. But, like, it's very rare that I'm here when I go. I think I played like 4 or 5 tournaments of Pauper, but I always play the same deck. I enjoy a lot. All right, so I think same thing. I'm gonna just attack first, and then I'm casting something. I think it'll be Easter of Benalia. Let's see if they have a Spell Pierce. So yeah, Quack-quack-wee. Isn't it Quick-quack-qua? Why you decided to go Quack-quack-wee? Alright, Spell Pierce gets countered, and winning this race, have 2 creatures, they have 1. So that's usually the game. For which matchup do you board in Spell Pierce? I actually replaced the Spell Pierce with Dovin's Veto, but I board them in against both Kaya's Wrath or just Wilderness Reclamation decks. Alright, now I'm playing this pre-combat because it pumps my team. It pumps the Leonin Vanguard so that I can attack through the Serenstorm Teamer. Alright. Attacking for 3. They go to 10. They can't really block. Alright. It was already taken. Why do you run Leonin Vanguard over Ilir Ock? Because this is a 2 power body sometimes. Okay, so opponent is kind of a mana screwed here. I'm gonna go for Legion's Landing, Adanto Vanguard, gather mana. No, actually, Legion's Landing, Baffling Hand. Let's see. Oh, this is a bad play. Oh, you have double Spell Pierce? Then that makes sense. Alright, I'm very happy with this trade. I think at this point I'm a very huge favorable to win the game. Leonin Vanguard is not great. I don't like it. I mean, it wasn't the original list that I copied. And, you know, sometimes you just don't want to change too much. You just want to change just a little. Alright, I play Rune Law Enforcer. I'll go to combat. The Leonin Vanguard becomes a 2/2 and then attack, and then I'll play Adanto Vanguard. I'm gonna keep the Baffling again for good creatures like Tempest Djinn. Alright, Fairy Duelist. Okay, that's a cool one. So not again, -2/-0 my Leonin Vanguard, then block it with a Sirenstorm Teamer. Yeah, Lucky the Chain Whirler is not very much popular anymore. Mono Red is a deck, but it's just there. Alright, I think I prefer just going for Vanguard here rather than Baffling Hand. Do you know that a streamer used your Sultan mid-range calling it the Mengucci gang? It's funny. Okay. I'm gonna go for I don't want to go for Buffling again, because the Buffling again turns out to just kill this, and I just honestly don't care. Just attacking with my these and pass. Played this, obviously. Yeah, Vanguard is just so good in this game's like, it's a 2-drop that's just indestructible, and the 3-1. It's very impressive with Vanguard. Alright. Yeah, there's... Opponent could just steal it, I guess. That's the only thing that they can do. But even if they steal it, I still win on the spot, because whatever they steal, I tap. Oh, actually, no, it's not true, because I can't... So if they steal the Dauntless Bodyguard, they actually survive. I guess I have a buff again. Alright, we got to beat Mono Blue 2 times, but this is usually a very good matchup. White used to be beat very easily Mono Blue. Alright, look at this. We just won 20,000 things. Let's open this pack. I want to open Oketra. Oh, I also unlocked the vault. Nice. Oketra? The wrong boar. Is the boar playable in standard? You think, guys? Is that boar playable? Is there any deck that exploit the boar? So, what's the Grind Fast wins deck? A Grind Fast win? I think Mono Red is a Grind Fast win. The 1-2 tapper's best from 1-drop in standard? No way. Alright, you go first. 1 lander. This time I'm not keeping. Alright, the change sleeves really hurted the deck. I guess we did win 2 times after the sleeves change. Alright, but... You should stream Selesnya. Not a fan. I should stream a lot of things. Yesterday I streamed Augur of Bola Stream. Today I wanted to stream Gruul, but it was just not good. I don't know. I was kind of like, yeah, let's try Gruul. But no, I just want to try Leonin Vanguard instead. Yeah. I'm not sure. You won an Oketra yesterday. Nice. I kind of want to also try the ban Oketra deck that a lot of people were playing against me. Probably not winning this game. What I want to beats Galta. That's true. Source of Plowshare? Alright, can we get a land? No. I keep on playing, though I'll probably concede in a couple of turns. Gruul is OP. Disagree. Vidian's Arcbow. Ooh, no. So I got top 10 Mythic with Selesnya. Sure, I mean, someone won the PT with Mono Blue. I still never played Mono Blue. So I know that. I know that people play decks and win with them. It's just... It doesn't really justify me too much. Oh, I should have played this pre-combat for sure. I missed a point and a damage, so pretty bad. I missed a delta of 1 damage. I don't think the game's gonna end in my favor right away, but yeah. Oh, we're killing Phoenix. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to import the deck without copying card by card. From my... You think from me? You think this deck you wanna copy? I can copy it to you guys. Oh, actually I can't. Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Yeah, card by card is great. I wonder if there's... Yeah. There's a list on the... That's also 9 yeah. Of Selesnya. Let's see. Let's see. SCG. No, sorry. What is it? MTG Goldfish. Where do I find it? Alright, I got my creature. Okay. We might be in the game here with this blue top deck land. So I get the fairy, bounce the Killing Phoenix, draw a card, and then attack with all. I'm gonna attack with Law Rune and Force as well. Wow, if this game we didn't break lands on the early game, I could have possibly won. Alright. What's this? Ajani the Gatherer. What's this card? Oh, a Johnny. Okay. Ugin? Wow, this deck. I don't know. How can you play Ugin? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna judge every deck that I see on the internet. There will be a little. The stream won't be anymore about playing, but about talking. Yeah, you can. If you have this list on your clipboard, you can copy here. Can you move the trophy a little back? No. The cat is upstairs now. He's relegated upstairs. All right. I get to keep my creatures. It's not relegated, actually. He just wanted to go upstairs, and I just make him go. The Ninos does that from Zachary Keen. He might be the player, not the deck. Yeah, that's the same thing that I was saying with what was it? With Nexus. Sorry, with Amulet. It's just the player, not the deck. I agree. It might just be that. All right. Draw Loxodon. That's a very good draw. So I have a couple of choices. One could be Adanto and tap their Kindling Phoenix. The other one could just be to play Leonin Vanguard and play Venerated Loxodon. And I think we could just race. We could just race them. I know it's hard, especially because they have a Lorune Enforcer now. But that could happen. Do you think 4 of is necessary for Teferi? No, I don't think so. I think probably just you don't need them, but I'm still trying it out. Like, if this was like on Clay Tribunal, I could have killed the Phoenix. You know, instead I just bounced it and drew a card. I mean, Arrester's Admonition is not a playable standard card. This is obviously better, because it stops some decks. But what if you don't play against these decks? Like, I've been live for 2 hours and 43 minutes, and I've never played against the Nexus deck. Like... Alright, so they have a lot of creatures. I draw land, play land... Then I can go attack with this Rakina thing is such a beating now. So what I'm gonna do is just main phase tap the Phoenix, I think. And attack with the team. This is first strike, but Indestructible beats first strike. Put us a 9. You sideboarded the Teferi. Sure. There are a few different decks between the two. My list is normal, blue, white, yeah, different sideboard. Okay, so what happened here? I'll put in double block my Leonin Vanguard. I'm gonna kill, So, do I care about the Thief of Sanity? I probably don't. I think I'm gonna kill the Lorune Enforcer. Actually, they're pretty tight on mana. Now I'm gonna kill this. Yeah. Let's kill the Thief of Sanity. Indestructible. And then I'll play History of Benalia. Killing the Darkfleet Daredevil is very important, because then the tokens can attack better. You wish deactivated because to blue, white. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, but that's better for limited. That it costs 1. Phoenix numero 2. And now they just have 1 up for the Lorune Enforcer. Loxodon, huh? Alright, let's play Adanto Vanguard. And Loxodon. Opponent cannot tap my tapper, because this one says only that cost 1 or less. So my tapper will still be able to make so that my opponent can't kill me. I mean, because this would have been 11 damage. As per control seems strong. I don't play control decks. I am an aggro mid-range player only. Did you write this list in Visual Studio? What's that? Wait, Marina, don't make me misclick. Whenever I look at it's very hard to just look at the chat there and just keep on clicking. You know, the misclicks are around the corner. Your Mythic Invitational list at Esper, though, indeed, but that was a different format. It was best of 1 only, and the format was very unbalanced. Esper was easily the best deck. Right now, you have all the tools to beat Esper Control. It's still a pretty good deck, but I just don't play controls. It's very easy to... Wow, we won this game. This is incredible, right? Do you remember, guys, when we missed land drop 2 and 3? And they had a Thief of Sanity? and on turn 4 all we did was tap your creature? Very impressed by this game. Alright, probably cutting some Leonine Vanguards. And I don't think I want Dovin's Veto. They seem to play a lot of creatures. I think a couple of Baffling and a Ajani are enough. Yeah, Topper's good indeed. Alright, waiting on your opponent. Should Vanguard be just... No way. Vanguard is just the best. It's not more Century, it's very medium. Very medium. Alright. Azure Cycle can be a tier 1. It can. It can. Last standard it was. Why is Ladder at Sliver 4 already Simic Nexus only? Honestly though, I've played 3 hours today and I've played against 0 Nexus. You know what I think? I think that Americans play more Nexus and now Americans sleep probably, so there's no Nexus around. That's what I think. That's my read of the metagame.
And actually, in some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him here.
That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you very much, Bon Il Pagante. Hope you're enjoying the stream with this white weenie action. What do you think is the strongest deck in Standard? I don't have an answer. Do you think the Boar's Feather deck is good? No, I don't. Hunted Witness. Hunted Witness is the weaker card to see Standard play, in my opinion. In fact, it doesn't see anymore. Alright, so play Venerate Loxodon now. I think it's better than play Marshall. First thing first, the Loxodon can attack through the Darkfleet Daredevil. And second, I just, it might be that my opponent kills my creature and I can't cast Loxodon anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go for Marshall. My plan is to go Marshall now, next turn Marshall Loxodon. You apologize on behalf of your countryman to play Nexus? Americans are known for their low moral character, so that theory checks out. No, I know. Why not Gideon? I don't like Gideon. I don't like Gideon. There's the fairy though. I can't just play 20,000 3 drops that do all the same. Alright, let's keep on playing our Banalish Marshals and hope our opponent doesn't answer. Alright, this is like the strongest board that one man can ever amass on turn 5, probably. Boom! Just 20,000 power! Just literal 20,000 power! For the oil chases? Do you mind setting up something like Aether Upstream Decker? Yeah, no, I don't like it. It's a lot of effort, and sometimes things get, like, you update your deck and people say your stream decker is not updated and stuff like that. My modus operandi is I put on Twitter the decklist that I play, and then whenever I finish the stream, if I wanna adjust the decklist, I just tweet something saying that I changed the list. I don't want to do the stream deck or stuff. On my Twitter, you'll find all the decks that I play all the time. There will not be a single time where I'm not gonna post a deck there. You think they'll ban something in Modern? I really don't care. He wants the Twitter follow. Nah, it's not that. It's not that. It's also that, of course, but it's mainly just much easier. Much easier for me. I know it's not easier for you, but I saw plenty of streamer. Just I go on their stream, I click on their net deck master or whatever, and then it's just not it. It's just they're playing other cards, or they don't even know how to update it. And I'm like, you know, I think that's a miss. How do you say that? It's a miss. It's not a service anymore. It's a disservice. So can I have the TXT file attached? Yeah, I can pass you afterwards. I mean, it's not gonna be probably. It's just 4 ops. It takes literally 0 seconds. Just type the card. Mislead. Where can I see you? Why you hate Modern? I don't know. I just play so many formats. They're all fun and great. Whereas Modern is just not fun and not great. So I just don't like it. All right. White against red. It's a pretty cool matchup, very close. Though a Steam Queen that ran away with the game is one of the way you can lose. And the fact that we played the Fairy over Conclave Tribunal, it's pretty bad in this matchup. I should link the link. All right, I only have a play here, and this one too. How was your on seafood yesterday? It was great. It was great, and it's all documented on my social medias, on the hashtag Mengucci Cuisine. Also, there was very little people eating, just me, my aunt, and my grandfather, and so basically I ate for 2 persons. I ate so much that I still haven't eaten anything since yesterday at 2 p.m. So it's almost like 22 hours that I haven't eaten anything because of how full I was. Alright, so opponent went for the pretty bad turn of Shock Face plus Light Up the Stage, which very happy with. So I have a bunch of options. I think I'm gonna go for History of Benalia, because Benalish Marshal just dies to a burn spell, whereas History does something in the meanwhile. I really need to draw Loxodon. That's how you beat red, with Loxodon. Pass the turn. Everybody should hate Modern. Yeah. I mean, not everybody, or then, you know, those cards wouldn't sell anymore, but, you know, not me, definitely. But it will be fixed with Wasteland in Modern Horizon. I don't think it can be fixed, but at least a free interaction helps. Pass the turn. Alright, so what happened? Yeah, they make this cool play of casting their Chandra with 2 lands. Let's see if they hit a land drop of Chandra. Hopefully not. And that's a land. Alright, they played top land though. Okay. Land for turn. I really would like to draw Loxodon. So what's my play here? I think it's rather easy. I'm just gonna go Benalish Marshal, Rune Enforcer, and attack Chandra for 5. I think I care about the Planeswalker first, then life total, because like you win this game by just going big. And my opponent I think is mana screwed, so Chandra giving them lands, it's actually annoying. Vintage cannot be played in paper? Why not? You think Ugin can be a better option than Liliana? I really don't like Ugin. I don't understand all this hype for Ugin. It's a 6 mana Vindicate that sometimes it does something. But it costs 6 mana. 6 mana so much. And even if it goes plus, it goes to 5. It's very easy to kill afterwards. Whereas Liliana goes to 7 and most likely draws some cards in the meanwhile. Is that cold in Italy? It is. It is actually. It's even raining outside right now. You think Mono Blue is now out of standard with the new set? I think so. I think that Blast Zone kinda put a stop on what was like, you know, one of the best matchups, which was Nexus. Now you have the Blast Zone and even the other thing, the what's called even the other thing, the 0/3 reach for 1 mana. Alright, so now I have some options. I could either cast Adanto Vanguard with the land or just gain a life with the Leonin Vanguard. I think it's better to just play Adanto Vanguard here. So I'm gonna attack. I think all of my opponent now. Because last turn was cool, because I really think my opponent wouldn't have blocked. But now, in order to kill this Chandra, I have to kind of give up too much damage, I think. So I think I'm better off in just going for face. Because last turn, I really thought it wouldn't have blocked with the Steamkin. So I was like, sure, you know, it's like 5 damage against 5 damage. Whereas now, in order to kill this Chandra, I have to send like 10 damage on her. 6 mana domestic and Grixis. That's true. The problem is maybe that Grixis is not good, not that Ugin is not good. Do you like Mono Blue? Oh yeah, you already asked that. Only Rockefeller can play Vintage. Can confirm. It's raining, yeah. Arboreal Grazer, yeah, that's the card. 1 mana 0/3 reach. It just stops immediately what you want it to do. And then Blast Zone just basically stops the race. And then you have like Tamio to just never fuel off. I think yeah, that's like one of the reasons to play Blonde Blue was the good match player. Do you think you could be excited by an Arena Modern though? No. What are, in your opinion, the strongest deck in Standard? I think Esper Control, Esper Aggro, Nexus, and Mono Red. And Head Explosion. Why Weenie could actually be good, honestly. So, what I'm playing against, Mono Red. So I want to cut Leona Guard, I want Baffling Hands, and that's it. I probably want Ajani as well. So I board out Adanto Vanguard, and then Vanguard Elite, Leonin Vanguard, and usually I board out Scamarich Aspirant as well, but this time I'm playing this pretty bad card. So I don't have enough cards to board out. That's a shame. But yeah, Leonin Vanguard just doesn't cut it. Your opponent has so many removal spells that... We have the combo right now of... Esper Aggro, I mean Esper Hero of the... What's called? The Hero. 2 mana, 2/2. I have the combo to Cutlet plus Venerate Luxon. Hopefully it doesn't come up. Why don't you play your sideboard Unbreakable Formation? Unbreakable Formation was good in the heavy white mirror match metagame. Now white is not played anymore. Unbreakable Formation is a pretty bad card overall. Like, it's good against Gruul, it's good against white, but it's not that good against like slower decks. Why is my Nexus not a thing? Because of mana base, I guess. You know, it's not easy to just play 3 colors. I know that people think that 3 colors free, but it isn't. Alright. We don't one drop it something, but we did board out 4. Shouldn't be Frenzy on the main deck for most mono red decks. Yeah, it should. I don't understand this. I guess they just wanted to try new stuff with the Chandra, but obviously Frenzy will be a 4 of easily. Oh, you mean the risk factor? So so this thing, that's the version with risk factor is much better against Esper than the version with without risk factor. With the version with Frenzy. So I think the SCG players and my Italian fellow Eduardo Nunziata were expecting a metagame of a lot more Esper. So if they wanted to beat on Nexus, they thought that Mono Red was the deck, but by doing so, they had to also adapt to beat Esper. Of course, that way they will be weaker against decks like White or Red, you know, Red with Frenzy, decks like that. Yeah, Frenzy in the sideboard, exactly. Alright, this game is going well. I have 2 locks on in my hand. I don't think I'm gonna lose this game. Especially because my opponent got kinda mana. Yeah, resolve all. I might even block if my opponent attacks with the randomized Steamkin. Alright, a shock. Sure. Then now I would definitely block. Of course they won't attack because this is indestructible. Alright, so my turn. Dauntless Bodyguard, that's a great draw. Whenever you're about to cast Loxodon and you draw a 1-drop, it's just the nut. Because basically you draw a free card, a card that doesn't cost mana. And that's the broken thing of Convoke. Just look now what happened. We just had a 3-3, and now we pass the turn with a 5-5, a 4-3, a 4-4, a 3-3. Predator Loxodon is just the key. I wouldn't play less than 3 Loxodon in any of my white deck. Wow, we're finally to Diamond! Yes! We finally got there. And Diamond it is.
And actually,
and
in some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him here.
That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you very much. What's the name? Tilted Fate you. Thank you very much, my friend. Hope you are enjoying the stream. I'll remember that I'll be streaming every morning, every Italian morning, so tomorrow as well, the day after, etc. I got a Dumping Sphere, and this card reminds me of a cool story. I'll explain you this. I'll play Modern, PT, London. I'll play Humans, Mulligan to 5. Both players Mulligan to 5. Normal, very normal thing with the new Mulligan rule. Basically, if you don't Mulligan to 5, you either made a mistake or you got super lucky. My hand's pretty good. I have a Vial, I have a Thalia. I have a Champion of the Parish. I think like I'm gonna win very easily. And then what happens is that I draw Dumping Sphere, like, ooh, this card is great. But then my opponent never killed Thalia. Never, the whole game. I never drew a third land, so I lost the game with Dumping Sphere in my hand, with 2 lands to cast it. And then I was like, humans is not good against Tron. Alright, what do we want to do, guys? What do we want to do? Do we want to... Yeah, we have a little bit more of time. Let's play a little bit more of this White Weenie. But against you, Andrea, the mono blue deck. Oh, you played me twice? Oh, you didn't? No. Are you Kevin? Did we play as 3 white deck, blue deck? Alright, nice to play against you, yes. Nice. You just eat Mythic with blue-green teeth. Wow. No, I'm not gonna draft. There's plenty of draft content out. I'm just gonna... Actually though, on Wednesday I need to draft. On Wednesday, there's the Twitch Rivals, and it's gonna be draft. I'm gonna play with Javier Dominguez. Open the vault. I mean, the vault is just chests. It's not really a fun thing to open. You don't get. Sorry, it's just a wild card. You don't get like, you know, something cool. I mean, wild card is cool. I mean, just you don't get something special. All right, another 1-drop on top. So, what about this? I think I don't want it. The reason why I don't want it is that I already have 3 1-drop and the land to cast them. So a 1-drop is just off curve. So I'd rather either draw the 3rd land to be able to cast my 3 drops. Ooh, playing as white, Nexus finally. Or either I just draw them, or either I just draw a good card. I like, my deck is full of 1-drop, is not that. I'm missing on 1-drop. Is this mono white? Close. You crushed me 1-2, but that game 3 I kept a bad end. You're Roberto. Oh yeah, no, because we played against Kevin 2 times, so I thought it was you. Oh yeah, you kept the end we just lands? Yeah. Alright, never mind, not Nexus. Hey guys, is this a classic, 0 cards on turn 3, all into play? That's just what happens here? Yeah, I don't think I'm losing this game. This deck's so good. Hold the memories of a Mythic Invitational. 0 mana, Verdurous Gearhulk. Actually better than that. 0 mana, better than Verdurous. The turn 3 kill with 2 lands. Hello, Petter. So easy, so easy. So playing as a mid-range deck, do you think they have the Explore package? I don't think they do.
And actually, in some
Heisenberg hat.
Look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him here.
That's got to become a meme at some point.
Heisenberg hat, guys. Heisenberg hat, my friends, is the first sub of the channel, who subbed the first day I got the affiliation from Twitch, the 5th of January. And today, the 5th of May, Heisenberg hat is back with the 5 months in a row. Definitely the most supportive, one of the most supportive person that watches the stream. So I'm very glad you're around, Mr. Heisenberg hat. And you know, in your honor, I'm gonna sideboard this. Many compliments. Are you playing the constructed event? I'm playing just ladder now. No. I think the constructed the metagame challenge takes a little bit too long, and I want to try different decks. So, you know, when I practice on my own, I definitely play the metagame challenge. But I think when I'm streaming, it's fine to just change. All right, so Llanowar Elves. Okay, I'm gonna play a 2-1 here, because if they play a 2-2, the Growth Chamber Guardian, I can attack. This is Crookie's deck. Yeah, it is. Where I need to do? I live in Senigallia. They have Explorer Guardians in the main without Wild Growth Walker. Ladder is best of 3, yes. It's actually best of 3 for 4 months. So, Nikitats, did you just got back from another game? What did you do, my friend? Alright, so they went turn 2 Teferi, which is cool, but nothing really that we care about, because you just go Terran Aspirant, Dauntless Bodyguard. We have Bananish Marshal to pump them. Yeah, best of 3 it's ranked as well. Are you thinking about some Murder Aristocrats? I'm not. Murder Aristocrats is not a deck that I personally interested in. But if it does some cool winnings, then I can consider it. Alright, they have 3 mana. Do you think they have something? They could get sorcery as instant as well. I'm just gonna go for Banish Marshal and attack the fairy. I need 1 on them and 1 face. Alright, nothing. That's nice. Yeah, rank the... Basically immediately, right? What was it? Like, only January I'd only ranked best of 1. Since the day after, ranked was immediately best of 3. Alright, Valara Downbringer. Usually we would have just lost the game on the spot. But now we have access to Low Mage, Low Rune Enforcer. So we will try our best to beat Lyra the Dawnbringer. Unless they play Shalai, at that point we lose. Yeah. Yeah, ranked is a pretty cool stuff. Also, they had some... if you do top 1000, you get invited to the tournament at the end of the month. That's happening, right? I mean, last season. That's happening the 26th of May. Best of 3 is more competitive, but it's lower. Like, whenever a new player asks me what I should do, I definitely tell them to play best of 3. Sorry, best of 1. Because, you know, best of 1 is faster. And it's pretty good to just play a fast game. Especially, like, for a new player, sideboarding is very complicated. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I kind of want to kill this Vivian Reed. I don't think I care too much about their life total. So I'm attacking now with a flyer on the Vivian. And I just 2 more stuff on the Vivian. And then just Andante Vanguard on them. Then I'm gonna leave the Low Rune Enforcers back. 1 to top the Lyra Dawnbringer. And the other one, probably there's no reason actually to leave that back. So I'm gonna attack with this as well. I just leave 1 back. If I get attacked by anywhere else, I don't care. But I definitely want to kill the Lyra, the Vivian, because I don't want my opponent to get Shalai. Yeah, I think this is my attacks. Hey man, I got invited to the tournament at the end of the month. What do you think I should play? It's at the end of the month. Wait, my friend. Magic is not a game where you just decide 20 days before. When I was new to MTG, I never sideboarded. Yeah, exactly. I think having best of 1 is great for Magic. Like, having the option of best of 1. Honestly, it's just having options is great. Just any kind of options. Like, do you want to grind for this event? You do. You don't? You don't. Like, do you want to play best of 1? You play best of 1. Do you? Only having best of 1 ranked is bad. I agree. Alright. I'm gonna attack with all my creatures but the Low Rune Enforcers. Because I don't want to lose them. They're very important. My opponent needs to kill both of them in order to get rid of this Lyra. 4 mana open settle. Nah, I'm not playing around settle in 2019. I'm not playing around settle in 2019. Alright. The Banish Marshal is gonna crunch into the Frilled Mystic. I could have probably tapped it. That was a mistake. But there should be dead no matter what here. Plus the turn. Alright. Combat. I'll tap. By the way, it's pretty funny that this 1-drop is topping Lyra Dawnbringer, right? Isn't it? You got settled? Wow, that's so rare. Alright, very easy win against these Bunt cards, which is a deck that's very popular in Arena. Yesterday I played against 3 Bunt cards in a row. Bunt Binder, I like to call them. Alright, let's get this. Let's open this pack, guys. I want to open Oketra to build Bunt Binder. Or just a Mythic Rare Wildcard, that's also good. Rare Wildcard pair. That plays, as they say. Yeah, Random Force is very good, guys. Maybe only for standards better best of 1. No, I'm not saying that's better. It's better to have the option. But even if you play like, you know, modern 2 fair decks, you know, you just enjoy more playing main deck. Then of course if you play against the unfair decks, you need the sideboard. But how is Oketra as a sideboard option? Nah, I think I don't want 5 mana cards in my Weenie deck. I was trying to think if the Drakes is. Yeah, no, I think Drake is good. If you watch my stream, I did record with Drakes yesterday. I think I went like 5-0 the first day and 5-1 the second day. You have your vault ready. I know. Thank you very much. Once I need the cards, I will open it. Thus far, I'm gonna keep it there so that all the chat can say, hey, you have to open your vault. Alright, I'm gonna go for Leonin Vanguard first, because this is basically a 2-power creatures next turn, and this way I also exploit the Dalda's Bodyguard ability. Deck with Oketra is a banned deck with Okedra. Jerry Thompson tweeted it. Alright, I'm gonna go with Legion's Landing, and the reason is that I want... no, actually not. My opponent could just play a top land if I reveal Legion's Landing. If I don't reveal Legion's Landing. They could go Dovin's Veto on my Legion's Landing, and that would suck, because like, usually when you flip landing is a very good thing against Esper. But I don't know, they could just play a top land now and... No. Okay, Swamp untapped. Knight of Malice. Alright. Fortunately, this is Actress from Y, so I can't bounce it with the Fairy. Yeah, just basically stopping my whole board. Knight of Malice. Oh, Knight of Malice is a good one against me. Alright, yeah. I'm guessing just playing my 3-drop that does literally nothing. Like, literally nothing. If it was a Banalish Marshal, would have been weak as well, probably. You can attack with the middle Vanguard? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Because I have the Indestructible, so Indestructible beats first strike. Alright. Yeah, I missed 2 damage indeed. Enjoy your stream so far. What do you think about Gruul aggro? We still have champion. That might actually be the best aggro deck, because like, my Gruul aggro that I played earlier, I think was just bad. I think it was just not a good deck. But the other Gruul aggro, which is like, touches red for, I honestly don't even know what. It might just be better. Alright, missing 2 damage could actually be very relevant in this match. So they go to 12. My texts are always on Twitter. Go, to opponents go to 12. I have a pretty big board. I'm missing a payoff, like a Banalish Marshal or a Venerated Loxodon. Crystal Breaker, yeah, and Colossus. Yeah, indeed. How do you splash? Just 8 lands or more? Alright, so they're attacking Teferi and me. Alright. Let's block and pay for life. It's pretty bad attack from my opponent's side with the Knight of Malice. Alright, so the Tivus Knight goes in. And they can take my 1-drops. Domri. Chaosbringer is this 4-drop. Ooh. Put a Mildistra of Benalia. What do you... Yeah. Yeah, the problem with Mountain and Steel Leaf Champion is that, but I guess you just live your life like that. Alright, so that's the Hostage Heat. So I'll probably take my Dant of Anger. I should have maybe done it first. Or maybe token. Maybe just take its token. Yeah, Dant of Anger. Alright, so now I'm gonna probably just suicide my Teferi to bounce the Hostage Taker. Ooh, Loxodon. Oh, if my opponent was an 8, they would have lost. No, they wouldn't have. But yeah, okay, so definitely bouncing the Hostage Taker. Because I just want the card from top of my deck. Not a Loxodon? Interesting. Can I play 2 Loxodon here? I can. Alright, can I make a token and play 2 Loxodon? So if I make a token, I would have 6 tokens. No, I can't. I think what I'm gonna do is just casting 2 Loxodon. When we think about the new Gideon, I don't love new Gideon. I'm gonna cast 2 Loxodon here. And then my opponent's on 10, but my board is just huge. So I'm gonna go Loxodon. Alternatively, I can just attack, make a token. Yeah, maybe that's actually better. So I'm attacking with the Leonin Vanguard only. So then I make a token and then I play Loxodon. Yeah, I think this is better. Vanguard cannot attack this turn. So I'm creating a token and casting Loxodon. This is exactly what I wanted in a matchup like this. The strength of Loxodon in mid-range matchup is just insane. It's just Verdurous Gearlock for 1 mana. It's like not even a fair card. It's very unfair. Venerate Loxodon. Alright, good game. Wait, it's lethal? No, it's not lethal. This card couldn't have attacked. The Adanto Vanguard wasn't attacking. How you like Rick's control right now? I don't like it. It's very bad against Nexus in my experience. And it's not as good against Teferi as well. Why do you play Teferi main? I'm trying it. There was a bunch of lists that were playing Teferi main, so I wanted to try it out. So I'm playing against, what is it? What is that playing against? Esper Aggro? So Buffling should be fine. I think I'm gonna just switch Buffling again for Teferi. And yeah. Yeah, Venerate exploded this. Venerate Loxodon comes with the emoji of... Yeah, the elephant are so good. Alright, this end is not great. But I think I'm gonna keep it. So far doesn't seem that good, I agree. Alright, I'm gonna go with Vanguard first. No, I'm gonna go for Sky March Aspirant. The reason is that I don't think 1 life changes that much, and if our opponent Thought Erasure's a 1-drop, I don't attack for 2, but just for 1. Alright, very good draws from the top of my deck. I think I prefer Vanguard. I just prefer to go Vanguard and then Benalia, and then just be able to use my mana base better, my mana more efficiently. Let's see, if I draw a 3-drop on turn 4, I can go 3-drop plus 1-drop. Whereas if I go double 1-drop now, on turn 4, if I draw a 3-drop, I cannot go 3-drop plus 2-drop. So this is a very cool thing of 1-drops in Magic. Also, the Vanguard can attack through the Knights. That was the most important thing. Alright, now, what do we want to do? I could go Dauntless Bodyguard and the Adanto Vanguard. I think I'm gonna do that. Dauntless Bodyguard so that the Sky March Aspirant can attack. Last time I didn't make this attack, but this time I realized it. Because the chat pointed it out. Very wisely, chat, as always. Do you prefer Constructed or Limited? It depends on the format. This format I prefer Constructed. Teferi main is so good against Nexus, but bad against most other decks. Yeah, I haven't played against Nexus yet. Today I'm been live for 3 hours 20 minutes. 0 Nexus. Can you have the deck list? You can. You just go !deck and you find the deck. Alright, so to make the play, I give it indestructible, and I think from now on the game should be very easy. I really dislike Knights. Like the Knights, since they were printed in Dominaria, a lot of people were playing them, and I was like, this is not a standard playable card. Like a 2/2 for 2 first strike is not good. Deputy? Oh, that's annoying. Oh my god. Really wish I didn't draw Adanto then last turn then. Alright, let's play History and Vanguard. I could play Enforcer just to tap this so that I can attack. I guess that's actually better. Yeah, all is from in English. So 5 cards. Do they have a Thief of Sanity? Okay, we have a tapper for that. So that's that. I want to draw a Loxodon here. Can you give me a Loxodon deck? No, just a tapper. Fair enough. I'll play my things. I can't tap the Deputy my turn to attack because I need to tap the Thief of Sanity. Wow, so many people asking the deck. Come on, guys. I just put it upstairs. Up. Also, once again, Twitter, Mengucci09, deck is there. Knight of Malice. It's in. Tapper. Tap Thief of Sanity. Why no attack with the flyer? Yeah, you're right. I forgot about it. Thank you very much. Alright. Perfect draw here. Perfect draw. I'm gonna unlock the Deputy. And probably opponent head's gonna explode very soon. I can't tap the Knight of Malice, but it's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna probably just attack with all but 1. Yeah. Alright, head explosion very, very easily. Very easy at explosion. One of the easiest as explosion